Hey, what's up, iCkEdMeL? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. And I wanted to do a brief video with this critical race theory situation where this guy from Hasbro, Project Veritas, posted this. A Hasbro whistleblower came forward. And it gets kind of crazy. I'm not into all this critical race theory because I'm just not into the whole weirdo stuff where these people are trying to indoctrinate children. It reminds me of the monkey rainbow thing that we covered recently where this guy has this phallus, a toy, a phallus from his legs hanging around. And he's going to do story time and twerking and do all this kind of crazy stuff. I almost kind of put them in the same category. Because now they're literally, this whole thing is they're talking about how babies are racist. I mean, it's just, these people are so far gone that it's incredible. So let's just get right into it anyway. This is Project Veritas, but it was Sean Hannity. And this guy from Hasbro came out, David Johnson.
More explosive developments about critical race theory indoctrination efforts inside major American companies, this time from James O'Keefe, Project Veritas. A CRT whistleblower from inside the toy giant Hasbro is coming forward and exposing how Hasbro allegedly forced employees to be subjected to bizarre training seminars, including claims of babies being racist at just a few months old.
Bro, you can't help these people.
Will you play it? We'll let you decide.
Everybody's bro. Everybody's racist. They use this term so much it means nothing anymore. Racism is nothing anymore. These people literally have taken it and watered it out to nothing. It's crazy.
David Johnson. I'm a packaging engineer for Hasbro. They are attempting to.
Sir, you're racist. Oh, you just whatever. You're just going about your data because it means nothing now. It's like somebody calling you stupid. Oh, okay. Whatever.
Push CRT, critical race theory, through branding and messaging through their products.
Children as young as 2 are already using race to reason about people's behaviors.
2-year-old racists is just an absurd concept.
By 3 to 6 months,
bro, these people need help.
Babies are beginning to notice and already express preference by race. By age 3, children are already starting to apply stereotypes. They also may use racist language intentionally.
Oh my God. Oh shit. Oops. I did that by accident, but maybe it's for a reason.
This is critical race theory in practice. They explain that the white children in particular have the particular bias against black people.
Children as young as 2 are already using race to reason about people's behaviors, and we may see this play out in daycare or on the playground, and how kids are starting to choose or exclude playmates and friends.
Wow. Regarding
product content and anti-blackness.
Some kids are just mean as shit. Yeah, I don't want to play with some of these kids. I've been out there. I've seen them. Some of these kids are mean as shit, running wild as hell. My child shouldn't have to be forced to play with your child.
A large portion of media or products are centered around or perpetuates anti-blackness, and research shows that negative or deficient depictions of blackness in media and products perpetuates this anti-blackness as well as aversive racial attitudes toward black people.
God. I hope they don't have kids.
Now, I've asked Hasbro for a comment. We'll update you with their reply, but we are told that the insider has now been suspended.
Oh, kind of like the guy that was covering all the Africa stuff. His account suspended now. Kind of like how now I'm pulling 100 views of video.
3 months of age, grade school, high school, college, inside our major corporations, critical race theory is now trying to rob our kids and blame them for things that many would argue are not true. And
Timmy, it's your fault. You're racist. You're racist.
To needlessly divide this country. This is, identity politics. Dr. Ben Carson pointed out in a new piece, quote, "We cannot allow CRT to rob American children of that same hope that was instilled in me." Here with reaction, the man you saw in this video, Hasbro packing engineer David Johnson, along with Fox News contributor Leo 2.0 Terrell. I'm not going to repeat everything about kids that are, 3 to 6 months old, kids that are 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. So, David, bring us inside here. This is like a seminar you're being taught as working for Hasbro?
Sure. So it was a meeting I was told I needed to attend at work.
Okay, and you're hearing this stuff, and it alarmed you to the point where you said, I got to record this.
Yeah, that's basically how it went. So originally, when I saw that I had a meeting focused around CRT, I just thought that I should have the foresight to record it just in case. But once you get like 5 minutes into the meeting and they start saying that your 3-month-old or 6-month-old or your just young child is racist because of how they were born, I just knew I had to send that off to somebody because I felt parents really need to know what was happening.
You said something,
Bro, these people are sick.
very interesting on my radio show earlier today when I was asking you about this with James O'Keefe.
Leave the kids alone. What's so
And
hard
that's
about that?
the reason why you were offended by all of this. I want people to understand where you're coming from.
Sure. So the reason I oppose CRT so much is because CRT teaches people, and at Hasbro they wanted to teach children to judge people based on race, and
that's what I'm saying. These people obsessed, some of the most boringest, lame people, because that's all they could ever talk about all day long. They are the racist ones themselves. They're the one separating and choosing people and defining people by their color. The irony, the oxymoron to these nuts.
that's not something that I feel that Dr. Martin Luther King would have supported. It's something that he wanted to end in this country. It's not the correct path forward that we should be taking.
And
so
judge
when I
people
saw
by
that
the content of their character.
Of course, yeah, we should judge people by their character and by their actions, not by how they are born.
Do you believe, Leo Terrell, that a 3 to 6 month old child have already decided racial preferences?
Yes.
That at 3 they're applying stereotypes using racist language, and by age 5 white children show same strong in-group pro-white bias as adults? Do you believe that? Because if that would have happened in the Hannity household, my father would have kicked the living crap out of me and I would have deserved it.
That is, it's not true. It's a lie. But Sean, I must say this. It is so, sir, I applaud you for what you have done, because people who support critical race theory think it's a black versus white situation. I want to make sure everyone hears this. People of all color are against critical race theory. Especially it's important for a black American like you, sir, and myself.
Let me just take you over to one more clip. Though there is a bunch of these where you can see parents standing out against this stuff. A lot of them, some really great clips on, well, that's my clip. There's a lot of great clips online, but I'm going to show you this one because this is one of the most recent ones that I've seen. Brandon Tatum posted this online. And to me, it's just so, it's insane that these people could sit there. Whoever these two people are, the critical race people that were sitting there talking about based on race, this is why the child's not talking to this person, or they're going aligning. There's so many factors, but what I realized is I have people like this. I've had these people like this in my life. Everything to them, when there's people like this that are completely blinded in their life, that's all they ever deal with and talk about 24/7. Everything's racist. Somebody looks at you funny, it's racist. You looking crazy as shit and somebody looks at you, well, they're looking at me because it's racism. Right? You didn't pay your bill, you're walking out and they stop you. Oh, that's racism. You don't have your license is suspended, you're driving without a license plate, you get stopped and you start acting out and you punch the officer. Oh, if he reacts, that's racist. Everything. That's why I pulled back from this nuttiness, because these people are insane. I've pulled back from them. They're nuts. And I really encourage these people to go to one of these other countries where the place is falling apart. If this place is so bad, go over there. I've said that so many times. Go over there then. I'm serious.
And we're here today to represent the millions of.
It reminds me of those people that are like if you're with somebody, let's say you have a friend, right, or in a relationship, and they're complaining about you. Oh, you do this. I can't stand you, Melvin or iCkEdMeL. You do this, that, or like somebody coming. Oh, I hate you, or somebody watching your live stream. Oh, you always do this. I hate you. I can't stand you, bitch. Then why are you with me? Those people that are constantly attracted to you and talking about you, and they're always there, you can simply go somewhere else. You're so upset about the shit over here, go somewhere else.
That we all know we got to do. One thing we know that's going to happen for sure. We're going to pay taxes, we're going to die. But while we here, live life to the fullest. Stop worrying about what everybody else doing. How I became successful and how I got to where I got to, I don't worry about what nobody else say. When a guy or a girl come into my life, all they do is make me work that much harder. So no matter what male or what female was in my life before. When they got out of my life, all I did was save me some money and made me work harder. So at the end of the day, I don't know why everybody keep about and keep picketing and holding, you know what I'm saying? They walking and walking hard. We don't want this, protesting. We don't want this happening. My man, all that time you spending protesting, you could be at home writing down ideas, coming up with a business. A lot of times you meet people from other countries, meaning this. You meet people that comes from other countries and be like, oh, I love my country. I love this. I said, if you love your country so much, why you here? You taking up space for other people. We got some other Americans that'll love your job. But remember, this country will give somebody else from a whole nother country that they don't know about a loan before they even give the American citizens a loan. So I don't know how many illegal people that we have in this country. Meaning, my thing is this. I'm not saying I'm with it. I'm not saying I'm against it. I love everybody. I love people from all around the world. My thing is this. Floyd Mayweather's not worried about nobody else's business. I don't worry about nobody else's business. A lot of time we spend too much time worrying and talking about everybody's business instead of worrying about our own.
Black Americans who disagree with the Black Lives Matter movement.
I don't know you did it.
I always ask people, have you ever been to the Black Lives Matter website? Most people say no.
Oh, this is a BLM thing. I thought this was critical race
that goes against my Christian viewpoint.
He talks about the nuclear family and stuff like that. I saw this part of this video.
Dude, I support.
If you go to Black Lives Matter website, it says that they support sexual perversion, which they, in their own words, we foster a queer affirming network. This is America. You can be who you want to be. You can love who you want to love. But that indoctrination, that teaching should not be forced on everyone. It also says that we disrupt the nuclear family. That's my wife. This is our 4 children. Why would you disrupt the nuclear family? In most black communities, the father is not there. That's why we're seeing so many issues and so many problems.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, that's it. And many communities.
I'm an American. I believe in American exceptionalism.
But especially, yeah.
I believe America is the best country ever.
Tk you. You're not allowed to say that. This day and age, iCkEdMeL, you lost 500 subscribers.
Another thing I want to point out, bring this up here. In our neighborhood, everyone can put up their signs and it says, we believe in this house. I want to give you what we're going to put in our neighborhood.
Let's see. Wifey got the USA on and everything.
Love is sacrificial. God created science. Not a few or some, but all life.
Let me show you a couple of the other ones just real quick. Not the whole thing. But
theory, which is pretty much going to be teaching kids how to hate each other, how to dislike each other. That's pretty much what it's going to. That's pretty much, I don't care what you say, it's pretty much what it's going to all come down to. You're going to deliberately teach kids, this white kid right here got it better than you because he...
And I could never understand the parents that do that. It's so weak. I just can't imagine like teaching my child, yeah, this person's better. This is pretty much what they're doing. They're teaching the other races are better than you. I couldn't imagine that weak thought and mentality. It's so disgusting.
White? You're going to purposely tell a white kid, oh, the black people are all down and suppressed. How do I have 2 medical degrees if I'm sitting here oppressed? How did I get, first of all, time out, because I only got 5 minutes now, 5 minutes. 2 medical degrees. No mom, no dad in the house. Worked my way through college. Sat there and hustled my butt off to get through college. You going to tell me somebody that looked like all y'all white folks kept me from doing that? Are you serious?
It's actually offensive. I had this one chick tell me that too. We were having this whole white privilege talk thing or whatever. And she was telling me, yeah, there's white privilege stuff or whatever. And then, so I was like, so I flipped it on her and I was like, oh, so you didn't have to earn anything. No, I actually, no. You didn't have to work as hard. So you're lazy. You don't have to work as hard. Things come easy to you. No. She wanted to like self-disrupt. Like she started like choking up and shit.
What's sickening about this whole thing is what y'all doing right now is already something I do in my community right now to speak out against stuff because black folks are getting told by other black folks, oh, you know you ain't gonna be able to do nothing out there in the world because them white folks ain't gonna let you get no, oh, you know you're not gonna be able to do it because you know the white man gonna keep you down. Well, how did I get where I am right now?
Let's take another quick. This was a nice one.
Us from everywhere. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. I know that it's been a long day because the world is taking notice of your message. So first, tell me about what the response has been like.
It's been beautiful, you know, people reaching out to us from everywhere, you know, overseas, people that are not even in America. And it's just been overwhelming. It's been lovely. And we just appreciate it. You know, we appreciate everybody for reaching out.
You know, it's incredible how you've decided to teach your child at home the values you want her to know. Where did this start?
I would say it started with my parents, you know, and my dad's dad was a pastor. You know, he taught him respect and to show people respect and to treat people the way you want to be treated and to not judge people by their skin color, but by their who they are as people, you know. So yeah, that's where it started.
And Royalty, tell me about that. What makes somebody a good person? What, honey?
By being their self.
By being their self. Tell me about the kind of people you like, your friends. What do you and your friends do?
What
do you like to do? Do you like to jump rope?
What do you like to do? What do you like to do having fun?
I like to swim.
You have such a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Talk to me about
That's
what's
cute.
next for you two, because obviously this kind of response, you have to realize that society, the world, has been waiting for you two with this message.
As long as things are being pushed in schools that are going to try and divide people as far as skin color goes and by race, then, you know, I'm going to be here. She's going to be here to.
There's several videos like this. I'm not going to keep going on and on. This was this video over here. With all that kind of stuff. Bro. Yeah, I got to include this. Hold on, let me take myself on the screen. Hold on.
I hope you are having an absolutely gorgeous Monday. I am very excited to be here with the lovely people. And
Flexible. Let's have pause. Can I do a pause on a physical thing? Because it's usually a verbal thing. People say pause. If I physically do something sus, can I say pause and that protects me or no?
Redbridge Library, as we are celebrating.
Hello. Welcome to the Redbridge Library. I made the penis is swinging from a pendulum. Anyway, man, you guys can tell me down below how you feel. I got to roll out of here, pick up baby girl, kind of unexpected. But yeah, I don't know. This stuff is just, to me, it's like they're wanting to push all this craziness from 2020 and 2021 into these kids. This thing is insane. It's insanity. People are lost and gone. I'm personally not interested because you can tell that a lot of these people are lost. To me personally, some of the most boring people ever. I don't want to sit there and talk with you every day and hear you complaining about this shit. Grow, let's build something, not whine, bitch, and complain about this crap all day long. To me personally, my own personal opinion, I categorize these people, the critical race theory that are pushing this on babies, calling babies racist. I categorize them in the same people that are doing this whole thing where they're trying to teach children. You saw that 1-year-old, the video for the kindergarten, I think, where they were trying, or first grade, where they're trying to teach kids how to masturbate, how to do it, where to go, the cartoon thing. And I categorize them with them. I categorize these people too with the people with the monkey phallus, okay, with the monkey with his phallus running around and doing story time. You're all in the same category to me. You're all sick and weird. All right, leave the goddamn kids alone. Go push your crap to adults. All right. Anyway, take care of yourselves. Peace.